All right, so welcome to another edition of Above the Bridge podcast. This is episode 22. Shout out to our producer boy band, John. What's up, John? All right, okay, so for our sponsors, defendhawaii.com. If you enter promo code ATBpod upon checkout, you'll receive 15% off your entire purchase. Again, defendhawaii.com, ATBpod upon checkout. Also, detailgaragehawaii.com. Get your stuff to clean your car. Same thing, ATBpod upon checkout, 15% off your whole purchase for that internet order. All right, so today's guest we have with us today, he's a MMA fighter from Hawaii. He's fighting in Bellator. He's an undefeated lightweight. His name is Keoni Diggs. What's up, Keoni? How you been?
What's up, my man? How's it going? Just hanging in there.
Good. Did you watch the fights this past weekend?
Oh, yeah, of course.
So what do you think, okay, as a fighter, he got like on false knee to like Aljamain got a like pretty much an illegal knee to the head. What was your opinion about that? Because like hearing from a fighter is not like versus us couch champions, you know what I mean? It's different when you're in there.
That moment, like, because we was watching him at this restaurant bar in Phoenix, and it was kind of busy, and fucking people were kind of standing in the way, so I kind of missed. I gotta rewind that whole series to actually make I saw the replay like everybody else again, and you know what I mean. I'd have to see the whole thing again, but and then I seen some stuff on social media. I don't know. I kind of like what Demetrius Johnson said about like they should do away with that rule. You know what I mean? Because some guys try to take advantage in there.
Oh, put your hands down.
Yeah. You're playing that in between rule of I can't touch me, come on now, fuck a fight. I don't know. Yeah, you know what I mean. They're too much on that's taken away from the martial arts, because like that's not what the martial arts is founded on.
That's true.
Oh yeah, touch the ground now. No, you didn't kick me. I mean, yeah, it's not. But on the other hand, I heard that his corners, but they muted it in the bar, so you couldn't hear it. We only got the audio of the main event. So I heard that the corner had instructed him that to kneel. And that's another thing. I don't really know. I'm not a referee or nothing, but I know there's different rule sets per what is that called? The state to state stuff.
Athletic commission.
Yeah, per commission. If they do the unified rules, if they do that, you know what I mean? All kind of different kind of rules. So I don't really know.
That's not. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's not. Like, I don't really know that kind of stuff.
Each state could be a different rule, right? Like 3 points or 2 points on the ground.
They kind of generally adopt the like Vegas kind of sets the standard, but they do different things, and I know that. They're always, some of it does change.
Yeah. I know. I was reading stuff on social media. Like, okay, so the guy took a false knee to the head, and then everybody's like, oh, why he could have continued and all this. I'm like, bro, if you're that hurt in that concussed, you cannot continue. You know what I mean? I mean, some of the warrior spirit could be like, fuck yeah, I'm just going to do it. But that's super dangerous. You know what I mean?
I don't know. That's a hard one, man. I don't know. I've trained with Aljamain, and I don't really know how hurt he was, or if he was playing it up and being the smart thing at the bottom. At the end of the day, the guy made a mistake that cost him his belt. So all that's kind of neither here nor there. It's just kind of hindsight already. It is what it is, but they're gonna have to rematch it again. I don't really know what to feel about that, though. It was a little weird. Definitely don't want to win the belt like that. Definitely don't want to lose the belt like that. But I know Aljamain was putting the pressure, and he was a lot more busier, but I for sure had Yan winning that fight.
Yeah, me too. And I was pulling for Aljamain.
But I'm just being honest. That shit would have – my partner was like, hey, when he was – I couldn't get too mad. I was like, hey, fuck it, I'll take the win.
Me too, bro.
It's all good.
I had him too, but then Megan messed my shit up.
You and Megan with the plus 600.
Yeah, bro. I had him at 800, bro. I had to shoot the shot. I did it with Holly against Ronda. I was like, might as well.
Well, nah, bro. I was like, there's a reason why she like opened up at like minus 1100.
Yeah, that reason was super obvious once she stood in the cage and I seen the look in her face, look like on deer in headlights. I'm like, oh, there went my parlay.
Mine's went on the Izzy decision when he got to the fourth round. I was no. And then he got took down again. I was like, yep, there goes. Yeah. I didn't see a 49-45.
Yeah, those judging was weird, man.
But regardless, he lost the fight.
Yeah, he did. I mean, the right guy won, but it wasn't as far off as the judges had it.
Not at all. I didn't have it. I thought I had it like 3-2 for Yan. Because those last
crazy.
Months, but I had for the first 3 rounds I had Adesanya 2-1. So
yeah, me too. Yep, and then he just kind of declined. But
yeah, those takedowns. That's why, and this being able to control him on the ground for more than half the round, that's a big thing. You know what I mean? It's a lot of scoring, a lot of control time, a lot of points you're scoring with the judge. So
that's kind of what your game is kind of like, right? Where you trying to sub these guys out?
I literally just do whatever you give me and I take it, or more so if I feel you're not adequate in a certain area, I'm probably gonna take the fight there. If you're not comfortable in a certain place, I'm probably gonna go there. So yeah, I expected, even my last fight, I expected him to come out and try to put the pressure and try to knock me out and things like that. But I'm just in there kind of doing my thing. But I know as soon as I landed a couple left hands, he shot in. So
and then that's the tail.
And then I got the body lock and the takedown. So I'm just training, man. And just whatever you give me, I'm gonna take it.
So how did you even start getting into this? Like, how did you even start fighting?
Getting my ass whooped a bunch.
That seems to be the case.
A bunch, getting beat up a bunch, and quitting and not giving yourself a shot, and then fucking get tired of quitting.
Yeah. So were you a wrestler in high school, or like were you doing martial arts prior?
I was a fucking punching bag in high school.
Oh, you just used to get lickings from your classmates and stuff like that.
For sure. Where'd
you grow up?
Well, it was just like kind of the way I was raised. My parents were like Jehovah's Witness and shit like that. So it was like they kind of taught us not to fight back and do the politically correct things. When fuck that.
Yeah.
As a child growing up, you know, shit doesn't.
Same here. So doesn't work like that. Yeah, you can't beat a tattletale, but you can't just keep taking L's. You know what I mean?
100%. That sometime you're gonna have to stand up for yourself, either sooner or later in life. And I wanted to get the furthest away from that as I possibly could, and that's what kind of brought me here.
Oh, nice. So, where did you start your martial arts training?
805 Factory with Harrison.
Oh, nice. I see him at the gym once in a while working out.
Yeah. Him and Kenan, they come down sometimes. So, yeah, that's all the guys you started with. Kai and Ron and Kim joined them, everybody.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Ron John. He's one of the pioneers, man. I used to watch him fight Super Brawl.
100%. So, those were all the guys, all the OGs I was looking up to when I first started out. And Harris kind of took me under his wing a bunch and was helping me out with a bunch of stuff. And yeah, bro.
And then you fell in love with it.
It took me a while to get to where I was at. You know what I mean? Like, I was listening to a lot of people saying like, oh, get a real job, go to school. So I did like schooling. I did nursing school. I did carpenters union for a while. And just, you know what I mean? Everybody just tell you to live their dream, or not their dream, but to live that. People rather have guaranteed money and live a non-fulfilling life than have a fulfilling life and be fucking broke for a minute.
Yeah,
or have a fulfilling life with no guarantee of it fucking working out.
Yeah,
people like to have a non-fulfilling life that's guaranteed to work out. You guarantee can do construction. You got fucking 2 legs and 10 fingers and 2 hands. Everybody can kind of do that. Not saying that cannot excel in those things as well. But you know what I mean? Like everybody's cool with that, and I just wanted to do something. Like I finally got into it, maybe like 27, I think, when I was thinking like, okay, I'm gonna do this shit. I'm gonna go to Arizona, train Benson them, and see if I belong in this. Because at the end of the day, too, I still don't have a bunch of self confidence, and I didn't wrestle my whole life. I didn't box or kickbox or have all these backgrounds that kind of molded me into a competitor. You know what I mean? I've always been real competitive, though, for sure. But like being in that realm of that kind of stuff. So I never had any of that background. So I was like, oh, we'll go over here and move and see how I do. And we actually did pretty well. But like I said, it was a lot of fighting myself in my early mid-20s. And then it always kind of brought me back to fighting. Nothing made me feel like how I feel when I'm fighting or any of that whole things, because how scared I am of it all. Just terrified, you know what I mean? But it's all like about compartmentalizing all that shit and still getting your job done, still doing what you're doing. Do what you've done in practice, do what you do in practice, all your techniques, and you know what I mean? So that's how I kind of got to this stage, and then shit, yeah, man, things just kept going. That's why I was just talking to Eddie earlier. I was like, man, that's why I have a hard time. Like, I don't know, it's crazy, man. It should be just really, sometimes I want to sit back and enjoy it, because it's like the guy that was a punching bag and the guy that kept giving up on himself, he makes a fucking living off fighting. Isn't that fucking crazy?
That's super cool, man.
Pretty nuts to me. Seems like a dream, like, holy shit. Because only I remember those things, because I was experiencing that.
Yeah.
Experience all those things, and it's like, holy shit, I stay fighting for money. Like, support me and my wife off of fighting for money. It's kind of crazy, but it's enjoyable, man. It definitely is self-fulfilling for sure.
Well, that's what they say. Sometimes you gotta like look back at all your accomplishments to even get to this point, and don't dwell on it, but definitely appreciate the journey that you came thus far. You know what I mean? Like in anything in life, like even like me, I always forget to look what I've done or remember what I've done to help motivate you to go forward. But like you said, like fighting's a lot more mental than people think. It's not just, oh, I'm gonna get in there and scrap. Like, right, like you said, there's fear involved, and I wouldn't imagine it not to be that way. I mean, confidence and fear can go hand in hand. You know what I mean?
For sure. Just man, maybe I don't know. I just only can speak for myself. It seems to me like a lot of guys take it a lot better than I do. You know what I mean? Probably just because the way things early life, you know what I mean? But shit, it's the best job I've ever had.
That's super cool.
I'd much rather go run these sprints at 8 a.m. in the morning than go work a regular job at 8 a.m. in the morning where I got to clock in.
Yeah.
8 in the morning, but I'd much rather do that than clock in at a regular job.
So you got signed to Bellator. That must have been a cool feeling. Were you expecting it, or what, like just came out of the blue?
Either of them or the UFC, I was figuring something out. I know Sean wanted me on the Contender Series, but Bellator had made an offer right there, and I was going to just grab the money, whatever it goes. But I kind of thought I was going to get signed. Why shouldn't I not? I had the best record out of everybody. Yeah. I had beat some of the better guys out of everybody, and I just thought I was deserving of it. So if it happened, I wouldn't be of a big surprise. But you don't get a lot of shit you deserve. That's life. So you never. That's true. Never fucking know.
Yeah. So at your first fight in Bellator, that was Lee Malay's undercard.
Yes.
So it was in Hawaii then. So that's kind of a good way to start your Bellator career in Hawaii.
Oh, 100%. Stoked for fight at home. To have all my wife and all the family there and everything like that. That was huge. It was definitely. That's why I was telling them, like, and all the guys in Bellator when I fought the last one in Connecticut, they were like, "Oh, man, we missed our Hawaii trip this year." I said, "Shit, me too." You know what I mean? But,
yeah.
Fuck, I like drive right down the road. You know what I mean? Get a little station at the Hawaiian Hilton, chill out.
Yeah.
I like that. So you know, Bro, we lose 6 hours because we're in Connecticut.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's a long one. That's the flight, so like 10
It's
hours.
like probably like 11 and a half, almost 12. But that was me and my wife's longest flight ever because from to Chicago.
Nice.
Because it's 9.5 hours, but this is long.
Yeah, I've been in those long flights, bro. It's like
Yeah,
you don't want that much movies on your phone.
you guys, you ain't crispy going all over. You guys travelers.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah, he always trying to get off the island. He lucky. I can't go with him to all of them because I get on kid. But we probably be in some jail in Mexico or something if I went with him to all of them.
You guys football games too. Maybe like
yeah. So you're training in Arizona right now.
Yeah.
So your full fight camps in Arizona.
The last 4 hard weeks, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So do you feel like when you're outside of Hawaii, you get better focus, or like it's just kind of just changing it up a little bit?
They changed the opponent on me kind of last minute because the guy I originally had, Martin Day, he gave me a perfect look, and he's super high level in the style that guy was, the karate, taekwondo, kickboxing style. Martin kind of read that guy like a book off of like 5 minutes of footage. So he got everything down. So Martin was going to be helping me a bunch. Something happened with that guy's visa and they gave me somebody different. So didn't really have that too many bodies of that body type that the guy presents, tall and long. Janso's helping me, but he's been a little busy, you know what I mean? He only coming back on Thursday from Turkey or something like that. So it just, everything's still kind of techniques. Only barely started having practices again this week, like as far as the team. So the coaching and everything was just kind of up and down, and I felt it was getting really close to just, you know what I mean, the fight to still be looking and trying to set things up and worry about this and worry about these times when I can just come over here and not have to think and just work. And like I said, we got a car out here and shit too. We got a car out here that I park in storage because I'm always coming out here doing jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. I train with Augusto Mendez, Tanquinho Mendez. He was the last Abu Dhabi winner, like 2020 or 2019, 5-time world champ jiu-jitsu. So you can't really learn any better. So I got a lot of things at my disposal over here that I can. It's just a lot easier. All the therapies be in one place.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of
Do you feel like if you're say you're training in one gym like constantly with the same people, like you kind of get accustomed to how they spar, stuff like that, it's kind of good to jump around and get different looks? Or it's like I know back in the day, like when I train martial arts, we go to someone else's gym, our instructor is salty, like being disrespectful and that kind. But I think nowadays it's cool to cross promote because it's only getting you kind of in a better situation for your competition.
100%. And yeah, that's good to go around. It's just, I think the most important thing is just having guys that you can trust that'll give you that look, and you're not trying to kill each other, and just good partners is a big thing. Looks are a big thing, but some gyms are kind of still like that. They don't like you going other places, but if people have a problem with you getting better, then they probably don't have your best interests.
That's true. That's a good way to look at it. So in Hawaii, where do you train at? Like when you're on the norm?
I split half my time usually Hawai'i Elite and Technics.
Oh yeah, with Charles and Rylan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Charles used to promote with us every weekend back in the day. He was my partner, my training partner, getting drunk.
That was his old school days. Yeah, there. And then do a bunch of stand-up at Nitos.
Yeah, Charles is one of the awesomest coaches. I see his passion for his students, I guess, or his people that he's training. It's kind of cool to see the progress he made as a coach in the last couple of years, opening his gym. And Right, he got a mean story. We got to get him on here.
Sure,
He has a crazy story. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of my good brothers. Like I'm very happy with his success. He's super inspirational.
oh, yeah.
But I'm sure you know that. Like, so one thing about his gym that like is all the guys that train there, the posters. Like, he got some cool posters of you guys.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what? Someone came down and photo shoot you guys, or is that like?
Was it Arvidas that took those pictures? Shit, I honestly forget who came and took those pictures. They were just like portrait pictures. Shit, I forget who came. Somebody came and took the pictures, and yeah, and a couple weeks later, they had all those posters up. Yeah,
Yeah. How's the gym over there? Like, is it a good? It's in Waipahu, right?
Yeah.
And then he has like, do you help teach, or you're just strictly on the team?
I'm just training.
Oh, nice.
Training and grinding. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not too much of a teacher. Sometimes I help out the boys or whatever like that, but nah, he let out all the young boys, and then Russ has been taking over a bunch of classes and shit like that.
Oh, good. But
and then Joe Burdam, Martin's little cousin Sean. I think Dev started running some strength and conditioning classes over there too.
Oh, nice.
Dev that used to work with Chris at Reigns.
Oh, yeah. What happened to Reigns?
Shit, I don't know. That's
a good question. Huh?
Not to tell.
Yeah, something we can't put on record. Huh?
Each is on. You know how it goes. But Ian and Kepa, they're doing pretty good over there. And Tyson's old lady too. She's still working over there.
Oh, good.
Yeah, those are the 3 trainers over there. It's been doing pretty good at High Performance.
Yeah.
It's the old one. Yeah, they've been doing good. I went over a couple times. It's a nice gym. It's just kind of far from me, but yeah, it's a very nice gym. They got all of the same stuff, and Ian and Kepa seem to be running a good program out of there.
Oh, nice. Do you ever get to train on the east side, like with Kaleo them, or?
Yeah. I go over there sometimes and go cruise. Probably like Friday sometime. I'll go over there. Go spar with all the boys, move around. Well, yeah, that's all the boys. Because, Harris and Keoni, they usually come on our Wednesday practices too. And
oh, cool.
I always talk story with Kaleo them. Those is all the boys too. All the east side. I don't know, like I said, I always know a lot of the east side boys from Harris them. That's why these guys are Harry and Ed's, you know what I mean? So, and then
Harris was one of the first guys I seen fight. We used to sponsor him. Like, we still do whenever he does, but that guy's been our guy from like back in the day. Like, I always liked his style. Pierre, what's that guy? Pierre? He fights for you guys too.
Yeah.
Right, he lived right down the street, right behind my house.
Oh, man. Right on.
Yeah.
Also, you live right pretty much across from like Windward Honda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because one time me and my daughter was riding bike, and I seen him and Harris punching mitts. So I was like, oh, he said, you live here? He's like, yep.
Yeah, his house right on the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I see all the boys. We was over there maybe a month ago or something like that before you had the pivot for one of the last fights. I was over there watching. All the boys, you get all the Connie May boys, Nick Trotter, all the guys.
Yeah. So when you're done with training, what do you do for recovery? Because I know a lot of people focus on like trying to recover, and I guess like trying to balance out so injuries not as much, or like what do you do for recovery?
Well, the first and the main thing is just honestly rest. Can't replace good solid rest.
Yeah.
Can't really.
We must sleep like a champ.
Sometime, but just resting, like making yourself lay on the couch and not do shit. Don't leave the house. Like legit rest in the mind, rest in the body. Like that's the number one thing. And then just the normal shit too: massages, acupuncture, stretching, rolling out, chiropractor.
Oh,
so
shit.
those are basically all the things that I'll do. Sometimes some cupping, some work on like sore spots and shit like that. Sometimes we do some rounds of sauna and ice. But
sauna to ice.
Yeah.
How's that cupping work? I always seen that someone may give you like round hickeys all over your back. Huh?
Yeah. The thing is, what it does, I guess, it just pulls all that. It just promotes new blood. It pulls all that stagnant blood up to the surface, I believe, or some shit like that. Basically, it's just promoting blood flow and new blood flow back to that area, and that's what kind of heals your body. Is the
Oh man.
red blood cells to kind of go and repair all those fucked up tissues when you get that new fresh blood in there, and that's how shit gets swollen. And you know what I mean? When it gets swollen, like say if you get one bang on your knee or your thigh or something, that thing comes swollen. That's like all the old stagnant blood in there. That's why the thing just stay there. That's why they say move around and get the shit moving, and you rub it down because it's promoting the breakup of that blood and putting new blood into there. And that's what kind of heals you.
Right, you gotta know all that kind of stuff, yeah, when you're a fighter, especially at the level you're at.
I mean, I just nerd out kind of a little bit on shit like that too. It's kind of my thing. Like, I would like to know about. Yeah, just gotta just know about stuff.
Well, that's what you said. That is your job now. So I guess that's your work tool. Your body is your hammer.
100%. And just why wouldn't you want to know how your body works? Like, mere shit, you know what I mean? People don't know a lot of things, I guess, but it's like even normal stuff. Like if you would bang your hand or something, would you want to know how to fix it?
But bro, science, huh?
When you want to know the proper, just even ways to control the inflammation and then active recovery and then maybe strengthening it again. You know what I mean? Getting it back to like instead of just running to the doctors. Or I don't know. Like shit, I fight for a living. I don't even go to the doctor. Only when I need blood work for physical.
Oh yeah. So they do blood work and all that stuff when you guys fight, huh? I know even here in Hawaii. Huh?
In Connecticut, they actually do MRIs too, but I've had one for the last one, so I'm good for like 2 years or 3 years, something like that.
Oh shit! I didn't know they did that.
Yeah.
So what do you do when you're not training? Like when you're not fighting, like for relaxation? Like what do you do for fun?
I go bodyboard planning with all Nick Dem and his brother Dem.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, kind of planning to do that.
Where you guys go, Standys?
Yeah. Well, this whole winter has been North Shore, huh? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they caught that. Sandy's was firing before I left. Like last week, they had that fat trade swell.
Yeah, I drove past for Saturday. It was kind of blown out though. Mox was firing all the way out though.
Oh.
Yeah, it was all wind swell. It looked like it was blown.
Yeah. It was all trade swell, but I know like right before I left, I had some coming into chambers almost 6 feet.
Oh shit!
You should look on some of the guys' Instagram. I think it was mental. It looked pretty good.
You get more hurt doing that than fighting.
So I like last couple weeks out, I wasn't really going too much.
Just gotta go Kalamas.
We just keep do stuff, and we always like to go always pretty much at Ilukai Beach Park the whole winter.
Oh.
Pretty much. So, and then the sandbar's been fucking unreal. All the sandbars, that whole thing has been crazy. So, I think the last time was like Insanities and Off the Wall. But
you grew up on that side, huh?
Wahiwa.
Oh, kind of by North Shore. So you grew up surfing all those spots?
No, honestly, Nick Dem just taught me started teaching me 2 years ago here. I used to go, but I never got serious into it like I did. Like I have now. This winter, I probably caught my first legit pipe barrel, 4 feet.
Oh shit! Hey, that's crazy.
Like a legit barrel. So yeah, Nick and his brother Josh, you know those guys. Those guys are fucking animal in the water too. So they kind of help me out plenty, and then we go with all Justin Madero, Stam, Ed's. If I'm on that side, I always call Ed because you live all the way up Kuhuku. So it's all the boys.
So where do you live on Oahu?
Waipahu.
Oh, Waipahu.
Royal Cuneo.
Oh, that's cool. Close to the gym then, down the street.
Park. Oh yeah, this shit's 3-minute drive.
Oh, perfect.
Straight down the hill, back road, and I'm right there. I can literally run to it.
So when you're weight training, does your wife come with you, or she stays home?
Oh yeah, she's right there on the couch.
Oh, nice. That's perfect.
She
And
always
you fight 155. So are you cutting plenty, or like you kind of fuck around the same, like around that weight?
depends how much of a fat fuck I'm being. But this year I've kind of I've cut out some things that I felt were impeding me and helping me not lose the weight for sure. But yeah, I just kind of cut out the drinking at this year. I mean, we're only 3 months in, but usually I have beers on the weekend and just do whatever, you know what I mean? All the way up until like usually 6 weeks out every time.
Oh,
There's a lot of things I cut out. And we were getting ready to fight in March anyway. So that kind of fell through. And yeah, then we got that one in April. But yeah, shit.
so who are you fighting in April?
This guy Mandel Nalo from TriStar.
That's what, Canada?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. And it's going to be in Connecticut, or?
Yeah, in Connecticut. So he come from like the same school as GSP and all those guys.
Yeah. Fraz Sahabi as a coach.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, man. That guy will be kind of, you know, you're gonna be tested, so should be a fun one to watch.
100%. See what happens.
So how do you like? Has all this new hype, and Max kind of brought it to light about sparring. Like he doesn't spar, and that's becoming like a new topic. What do you do? Like, do you spar a lot, or like how is it for your training?
I spar hardball once a week, maybe sometime twice, but like sparring like once a week, and yeah, to each his own. I don't have like even near a fraction of the experience that Max has. So I think that's something that each individual fighter has to answer themselves, and then exactly too of how much wear and tear. Like fuck, Max has been in a lot of wars for a 20-year-old man. It's not like
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So shit. And it's not like Max need for learn how to fight.
Yeah, true.
Bro, like he's been doing this since he's like 13, 14.
Yep. First time I seen him was Lounge. He was like 16, I think. Kickboxing.
Max has been doing this shit forever. He's a G. So
yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily say to the next guy, yes, be aware and cognizant of how your brain is getting damaged for no money at all. But you're not fucking Max Holloway.
Yeah, that's true.
So stay in your fucking lane.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, okay, when you're in world champion, you go on a 12-fight win streak and then dust off the guy that had ruled the division for a decade, then maybe you can
miss a couple spars.
Yourself, you gotta, you know what I mean. And like I said, Max has a lot of wars inside of the gym too before, so
yeah,
it's an animal.
So you get to train with them and all those guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's iron sharpens iron, huh?
Yeah, 100%. There. Like I said, yeah, super good. Even Ryland's super smart when it comes to the fighting and jiu-jitsu and just game planning and seeing tendencies of the fighters. And yeah, man, they got a lot of good things going on over there for sure. Definitely.
So who's gonna corner you for this one?
My friend Eddie and probably Crouch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So what kind of like? I always want to know, like, okay, when you're getting taped up and it's time to go, what goes through your mind? Like, what kind of feelings do you have, or like, what are you thinking? Like, fuck, I'm gonna smash this dude, or it's like, oh shit, it's almost my time to go out there. Like, must be a whole bunch of fucking shit going through your head, or you're just kind of cruising.
More so just trying to be calm, have that inner talk that that inner dialogue of just keep telling myself, don't worry, man, you got this. It's gonna be all right. Don't let yourself get all fucking razzled up like that. And then I'm just purely thinking about executing my game plan. Like at that point, it's nerves, but we're moving from nervousness to focus. That's kind of what happens in that tunnel. That I'm in that fucking mode already. I don't know. But it's something that's why I love fighting too. It makes me scared. I go through like every fucking emotion of fight night. All the way from fucking fear to excitement to fucking joy to like every fucking human emotion you possibly could fucking think of. I could probably go through it within an hour fucking period. The gnarliest thing ever. But like, read this book is skills come from struggle, and that's a struggle. And you just every time you get a little bit tougher, a little bit more chink on your arm, or a little bit more mentally tough, and it just puts everything into perspective. And I'm saying that fighting is the most important thing in my life, because it's not, but it fucking makes me who I am, like today, like how I view things, how I view the world, just helps me to prioritize and put everything in perspective. And at the end of the day, win or lose this next fight, like, my family is still the most important. My wife is still the most important. The relationships I have with the people are more important. The way I carry myself as a human being is more important than all that other shit. Doesn't really fucking matter. So at the end of the day, you still got to tell yourself that, like, this is such a small part of my fucking life fighting. It's a huge part of it, but a small part at the same time.
That's true.
I
mean, the window that you fight in compared to your whole life is, you're right.
I'm going to be talking
not that big
in my life, so it's big, but it's.
Oh, that's true.
It doesn't define who I am, but it's definitely helped develop the character and develop the person I am. Show me, martial arts taught me a lot of things. It probably saved my life, honestly.
That's awesome. It has for a lot of people, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no shit. Like, legit, probably just saved me from probably being a fucking alcoholic, just a construction working alcoholic motherfucker, you know what I mean?
Yep. Seen plenty of those.
But what kind of choices do they even give us back home? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Hopefully you get somebody pull you into one job that you can bear and that can pay these fucking ridiculous prices. And like, I just, at the same time too, I gotta be happy and just grateful for the position that we're in right now. I can even pay the bills off this shit. It's just crazy. Like I said, I still at the same time, man, I'm just, holy fuck. Bro, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's great.
That's awesome. So you're kind of moving up in the ranks, and you got to start thinking, like, what's next? Like, eventually you're going to stop fighting. So what kind of plans do you have for, like, the future? Like, say, are you going to open a gym, or like, or have you even thought that far out?
Thought about a couple things. I'm thinking more about what I invest my money into to make residual, to have some residual income. That's a big thing we're thinking about. Investing in certain things, but you got to win fights, and so I still pretty short termed. But and then I had my first stunt in that Magnum PI thing. So and those checks are pretty cool.
Yeah.
The stunt checks are fucking legit, and like, that's something you can do fucking for a long time too. So. But I'm always looking for things that, like, that's cool right there, but what I want to do it forever, like, I just want to make sure, like, me and my family are comfortable, and then that I don't even really know what's after that. Like, I can just, not saying that I'm sure I'm gonna find something that, like, interests me and that I can put time into, whether it be helping people train and get ready for fights, or this or that, or something in this industry, or something not even in this industry. I really don't know, but we got a couple doors opening, And
oh, good for you. At least you're starting to think about that kind of stuff.
more so just when they pay you these lump sums of money, you can do some cool things with it. But you just got to put the P's and Q's and educate yourself and read, just like I read these books on a lot of shit too. We're reading, trying to get on my real estate shit and things like that, and look at purchasing things that make a 2% value on your purchase. You know what I mean? As far as you renting it out and using it as a rental, 10 to 20% down with good credit pretty much fucking gets you anything. So shit, I don't know. I got a lot of things going on, man. I don't really know though. I just take those as it comes, and like I said, just try to live within our means too, because we never did ever have this kind of money. My wife was supporting me before, like when I was fucking in the LFA, I was making shit. So just take care of the money and take care of the stuff wisely, and everything else should work out.
That's the main thing, because I mean, you read about all these other fighters, they blow their money and have the nicest change and the coolest cars, but 10 years down the road, they don't got shit, and now they're struggling. You know what I mean? It's like, stack it now and learn what to do with it now, and then that's what's going to be like your nest egg for the future.
And that's why, like, I always think about, like, too, just I've been doing a lot of thinking about just like inside why I do things. Like, of course we all want chains and all that, but why the fuck do you want the chain? Is it because you feel that maybe it give you some type of stature, or do you just like having gold? But you gotta really, only you can answer that shit. Do you just want it because motherfucker thinks you look cool with it, or that you get some fucking money, or you get this, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's only for yourself to answer that when you ask yourself that.
Yeah.
So I had to figure things out too, because there's a lot of things. Oh fuck, I want a car, I want fucking this, you know what I mean? But then it's just like, I guess when you're in these positions, the real you shows. Just like in fighting, the real you is going to show every time that cage hit.
Yeah.
You can roar like a lion, but if you're a pussycat motherfucker, you're going to start meowing in there. You know what I mean? No shit. You're just going to...
I guess that's the moment of truth, huh?
Yeah. So the same thing that we were kind of talking about, you know what I mean? That's the moment of truth on those. So like when you get decent amounts of money, you think about those things, and you're just like, fuck, I can't give my money to that shit.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I got bills to pay and we got money to save. Like, that's fucking crazy. I can never take 8,000 of my dollars and go put in that motherfucker. I'm good.
Yeah,
Never.
exactly. Maybe if when I was younger or something, I'd buy stupid shit, but not now. I get kids and shit. They need braces and shit like that.
The worst habit I got is my shoes. That's it.
You're a sneakerhead.
It'll be.
You're what? So you go online like at 4 a.m. and try to go into all those little.
Cause we out here at 8, dog. I never had to wake up early. I still took the L. On those fucking UNCs on Saturday. I tried to grab those UNC ones. Oh, fuck. And then I slept through those fucking crazy blazers with the orange checks on them, and those 4 hawses or whatever, you know. But I heard in person they didn't look that good. I heard they had like some little metallic shimmer to them or something. I don't know. I haven't seen them in person yet though. But my friend was like, "No, they're not that good though," because he was getting all pumped on them too, and he's got quite a collection.
So what? Do you like trade and sell those things, or it's just like I'm gonna rock these on a certain day?
That's the thing. I try to lure my wife and babe, you know I can resell this for this much.
Yep, guarantee.
Well, you're not going, true, but if I had to, shit, it would be worth this kind of money. Yeah. That's what I always say. I'm like, but yeah, I've never fucking sold one shoe.
Bruh, in Kaneohe, like I know some friends that are sneakerheads, but the humidity and moisture in Kaneohe, bro, that shit starts to grow mold on it.
you gotta take them out. You gotta burp them, I guess, and air them out a little bit. Like, I don't know, it's some weird shit. But you know what? I kind of doing too. During COVID, I watched a bunch of fucking shoe restoration videos. That I had flipped some. So
Oh.
I bought like some He Got Game for like $70 and sold them for like 160.
Oh, me.
And I refurbished them, repainted like the shoe toe, the toe cap and shit like that. I didn't charge them for it because it took fucking forever and they were just sitting in my shit for like 5 months. But yeah, I re-glued one of Ryan Dela Cruz's 2010 fucking Space Jams. The fucking soles all came off and I re-glued all the soles. Yeah, I got this. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos too, and they were getting on that side. Re-glue the soles, all kinds of shit. You can even yellow them too. You can.
Oh yeah.
It takes a while. Yeah, with them, but you need rays of the sun. You need real good rays, or if you get like a UV light, and you can make like a little indoor setup, put glass all around, like a little, just like a fucking box or whatever, and then blast that UV light in there, and it'll fucking de-yellow the soles after a while. But to like so long, or get on that shit, saran wrap, and then hit that shit with the UV, and it'll start clearing up.
I never pictured you to be a sneakerhead.
Yeah, for sure.
Bodyboarder guarantee.
You don't wear a lot of. I don't know, like shit. What shoes I brought out here? I'll be wearing Crocs for the most part right now, but
oh no, my friend Ben's gonna love that shit.
I got some little infrareds on right now. I mean, not on me, but yeah, that you gotta bring one pair of shoes with you. So
yeah,
just some little 11 infrared lows, but like 2013 ones. Last time I was out here, Silver Bullet 97 Air Maxes.
Nice.
I got some things.
So what do you wear to the cage? Slides.
Hawaiian
bare feet.
No, actually, shit. My bad. I just wear my running shoes.
Oh, okay.
Cold. I'm always in a sweatshirt too. Fucking arenas are always so cold.
Oh yeah.
Shit. Yeah. So no, just usually the shoes. The shoes that
That's crazy.
Usually.
Yeah.
Warm.
So when you're fighting, what's the craziest thing that's ever happened during a fight? Like getting kicked in the nuts or getting like a illegal shot happen to you? Like, and what was the craziest situation you had to overcome?
Probably that last LFA fight I had, when I almost got my arm broken, armbar.
Oh.
And then I got him in a knee bar. Go fit. Not necessarily the setup that you would like, but hey,
yeah,
job done. But yeah, that was probably the craziest because, like I said, you think about so many things, and it's probably was only in like 2 seconds. Like when they say your life flashed before your eyes, but my life never flashed before my eyes. Maybe my arm would flash before my eyes. Like, broke them. Should I stop somebody break them? Wait, I think I can. Oh shit, I can get out. Oh fuck, his leg is there. Grab him. I don't know. That's probably the most nutsest one. That's
crazy.
The rest have went fairly smooth. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I really don't know, man. I guess maybe this next opponent will be the one that bring out the war or whatever. I don't know.
Or kicks you in the nuts.
I hope not. I'd rather just get into the war. Yeah, he do that to his last opponent, huh?
What is that?
He did. Oh, I forgot. That's why I said yeah, but he did need his last opponent in the balls and it got stopped.
Oh, right. You got to get the titanium cup or whatever.
I don't even know. It's just more of like even it not gonna crack your balls, but like that whole pressure of whatever hit you type shit. You know what I mean? You can have the solidest cup, but that shit still hurts.
Bruh. When I used to train, I got kicked in the nuts, but like the head was on the side of the cup. And when the thing hit the cup, I thought it came off, bro. I thought it was going to fall down the pants of my leg. That was the worst pain I had. I thought I got guillotined right off my...
Bro. That makes me cringe. I know what you're talking about. The way you smash on the side. Oh, bro.
Yeah, that was the most brutal one, bro. I had to piss blood. Yeah, that wasn't cool. But don't think about that when you're fighting.
I've been pretty fortunate not to haven't really been on the bad end of too many. I mean, never said shit at.
So you can kick somebody in the nuts.
No, I'm
Oh,
pretty
okay.
good at too.
That's good.
I haven't. Yeah, like I haven't.
How much tape you watch on your opponent? Like you full on dive into every little thing, or you watch them fight a couple times and kind of figure stuff out from there?
I mean, kind of. This guy don't got too much. Honestly, yeah, just a few times probably just to try to catch some tendencies. I would say my corners and my guys and my teammates, they watch probably a little bit more than I do.
Oh, that's good.
You know what I mean? Make sure they're giving me a proper look and training and drilling the right things on the mitts, and just really looking for tendencies on how a person moves when they try to set things up on the body language that they give you before they set things up. But yeah, not too much, dude. Not too crazy. Sometimes, but too much.
It's more like you want to just focus on kind of posing your will upon them instead of trying to react to what they're trying to do.
Very true. Very true.
That's good.
Proactive, not reactive, for sure. 100%.
Yep. It's the mentality, huh?
For sure.
All right, on, man. Well, we've been going for about an hour. I think John can ask us the question of the week. I always want to say day, but it's the week.
I like it.
All right, question of the week is, who are your 3 favorite fighters of all time?
And that's MMA or boxing too?
Yeah, let's just go strictly MMA.
Strictly MMA.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just straight fighters.
Okay, you can't go first. I'll go second. But who's yours, BBJ?
Nick Diaz.
Oh.
Who else?
Nick Diaz is a good one.
Yeah.
Emmanuel Yarborough.
Who?
Yarborough, who's that?
He was a UFC 3, the big black dude that got...
Oh, that's going to be your guy? Did he? Fuck. You just didn't Google that, huh?
And Chemo.
All right.
But
We're not asking you that question again. Man, Yarborough.
guy.
All right.
Who's that guy?
Yeah. Did he even win?
No, but
No.
But the Holly guy, when he broke his hand, he's punching him too much.
Oh.
Keith Hackney, the Holly guy.
UFC 3.
Yeah.
That's what, 94? In
Yeah.
94? All right. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have an action figure. Okay, I think you want to go first or you want me to go?
Yeah, you can go.
I'd say mine would probably be, I think maybe recency bias. I would say Khabib, just because that's the guy. I just like his mentality, his style, and his ability to be humble in a shitty situation, like having to fight Connor and all that. And the way his mental game was, it didn't phase him. I like that kind of fighter. Like, so he was undefeated. So I would say he's one of my favorite.
And the WWE kicked Dana Dillis after.
Yeah, exactly. That was a good picture. That would be my freaking screensaver, bro. You an eagle up off the cage.
Yeah,
I would text Dylan Dallas that every week. Hey, remember this? That was a beast. Yeah. I say my second one, I got to go with BJ just because he supported all our events, and we used to flop and watch him fight. And it was just when he fought, the whole island rallied around him. And like, it kind of like with Max is now, but he was like the first one, and watching him fight from Rumble on the Rock and watching him like win the belt and just get Hawai'i super proud. I would say he would be my second. he was always fun to be around. So that was always cool too. You know what I mean? Like you know somebody that's in it. That's kind of cool. You know what I mean? Like our first sponsor was bjpen.com. And yeah, right when they first started bjpen.com, we used to put up all his banners in the club, and we would video it, and they would put it on the front page of bjpen.com, our AGN videos. So that was always cool. Yeah. They always were cool with us. And then I say, to be honest, my last favorite fighter, I would say every single Hawaii fighter that makes it to the big show. For me, it's super cool to see, and like watching you guys and Russell when Russell was fighting UFC and Lewis. It's just so weird to see you guys doing it, and it's cool. So I would say every single Hawaii fighter that make it to the big stage and doing something, that's my favorite. You don't get that hype to watch somebody fight unless it's somebody you really like or somebody from Hawaii representing, and that to me is my favorite. So that's what I would say. So that would include you.
Fuck yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I probably have to say, in no order, they're all pretty much just guys I like to watch. Even talking about favorite, just personal. I'd say the best fighters, or you know what I mean, because I think, yeah, probably. I still think John Joe's probably the best motherfucking fighter out there in the world that's ever done it. I didn't say he was my favorite fighter, but as far as the best, and if he beats the winner of Stipe and how can he, after all the stuff he do to him, he still win. Cause man, wow, when you look at it, you never even need trained that hard.
Yeah, he's doing blow a couple days before the fight.
Cause you who will rage and party and beat guys like DC, like cause you're an animal. So anyway, though, but I'll probably have to go. Like I said, in order, Max for sure. Just I enjoy watching his fights, not just cause teammates and whatever, but just he took the long road. He took the road less traveled. All these guys complain about getting good fights and this guy not ranked and this guy not that. That motherfucker just kept fighting, guys. He kept fucking winning.
Yeah,
the true epitome of a fighter. You just
that's true. People don't remember that shit.
We're not matchmakers. We're not fucking all the. You know what I mean? We're fighters at the end of the day, and everybody keep forgetting it. Everybody wants the biggest fight. Everybody wants this. They want that, but they just forgot about winning fights. And that's one thing, like Benson always says. You want a better contract, win your next fight. You want a better opponent, win your next fight. You want the new this, win your next fight. Everything else take care of its fucking self. So that one, probably Benson's up there. I kind of got a couple, like Benson, but favorite to watch right now, like Max. Poirier is one of my favorites to watch for sure. Dustin Poirier is fucking pretty exciting to watch.
Yeah.
You've seen him come back from a lot of adversity, and then probably one of the top for me is still Anderson Silva.
Oh yeah, people forget about him because of how he kind of fell off at the end, but back in the day, like he was untouchable.
Shit, he was like almost 45. Fuck,
exactly.
He came to UFC in his early to mid 30s.
Yep.
So he had almost, you know what I mean? He was on the back end already coming in. He had his best fights all in Pride.
Yeah.
And then he was able to dominate, and just how effortless and smooth he put away guys was unreal.
Yeah.
It was like he was in a Matrix. I never seen anybody display that type of dominance. Besides Khabib on the ground.
Yeah.
But one thing we got to say, like they said, too, and I understand that. I do kind of agree with Max on that. If you want to pound for pound this, how you want to pound for pound, you never even went outside your weight class.
That's true. Yeah.
Anderson went, and right, he made Forrest Griffin look like what?
Oh, and jab, huh?
Like, but this head movement too, making him miss, and just
Yeah.
It was just kind of ridiculous. So that was probably my right there. Actually,
that's true. Nobody remembers Anderson Silva. Bro, we had to pick him up one time from the airport.
Remember, he was for the death. Bro, look, I was just talking funny about that. Remember that guy? And the guy that they had brought, fuck that guy's name was supposed to be super good. Remember, and Ben Rodriguez took him on short notice. I mean, not Ben Rodriguez.
Their whole team lost, huh?
Ben Santiago, remember? And fucking sleep that big Brazilian guy.
Yeah.
I just seen Ben Anitos the other week before I left. Causing about that, everybody thought I was good news. I never thought, but I knew it. Like, well, fuck, I get punch his chance because he fucking come in. I'll go and soak this fucker. Go in, and he did it. Wow, the guy felt funny. I remember that was.
Yeah. We had to pick him and his team up from the airport, and we're driving. Chris was driving the van. Defending Chris.
Was that Gracie Proving Grounds?
No, it was a Destiny. It was I forget what they called it, Nakoa or something like that. I forget what it was.
Babe, did I fight on that card?
Might have been.
No.
It was 2012. The only reason why I remember because we were doing a concert, so we had the van to pick up all the artists. So we had a concert the day before, the day after, and then Jay, who was running Destiny, was like, "Hey, like pick up Anderson Silva from the airport," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And had him and all his boys, and we're like, "Oh, we're in there." And then Chris got lost. We driving around Waikiki, and these guys just flew from Brazil. They was all hungry, and they was getting salty. Chris couldn't find a hotel.
I remember seeing Anderson for the first time. I was like, he looks skinny on TV. What the fuck is big?
His head was
big. Bro, fuck, he's big, cuz holy shit.
Yeah, you know who got a big head is Tito.
Oh yeah.
Bro, I seen he came to one of our events. He looked like, you know, those Easter Island fucking heads that's buried to the ground. Bro, that was like one walking Easter Island head, bro. I promise to God.
The concrete ones that you're talking about.
Yeah, like Rapa Nui, like that guy. I was like, oh, how this guy gets knocked out, bro? His head is so big. He couldn't. That's why he fight, because no way he could play football because no one helmet that big. He better not hear this either. He knows he has a big head.
I don't know. It's pretty. Yeah. So do I.
All right, man. Well, we've been going for an hour, brah. I know Bellator, we kind of talked about this earlier, is the way their pay structure is set up. They can have the fighters get their own sponsors. So anybody out there like sponsor Keoni Diggs, you guys can help him out, put your logo on his shorts, and you do it now because he's going to start getting higher in the ranks and more eyes, and it's going to be worth something. So they can find you Instagram. What's your Instagram?
My last name, Diggs 808.
Diggs 808. That's super easy to remember. And yeah, anybody listening to this wants to sponsor you, hit him up on Instagram, DM him, and put your logo on his shirts. I guarantee it's going to be the guy with the hand raised, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. And if not, he'll definitely bring honor to whatever company you got going on. So that should be cool. You're sponsored by Defend Hawaii, and that's one of our sponsors. So that's already a move in the right direction.
Yeah, been with those guys for a long time. Yeah.
Yep.
Chris and Mike always take you for sure.
Yep. Day ones, bro. One thing about them, they back their boys up from the start. You know what I mean?
100%. Yeah. Like we've been rocking with them for a long time.
Yep. That's awesome. Yep. Shout out to Chris and Mike from Defend Hawaii. Doing the damn shit. All right, man. So Diggs 808 on Instagram. When's your fight coming up?
April 2nd.
All right, on April 2nd. So that's going to be on Showtime, right? Yeah. You're on the main card again, huh?
I'm not too sure.
Oh.
Not too sure. We'll have to see. I haven't seen all the card placements around it.
Oh, nice.
But if not, it'll be the main card's on there, but actually, I've heard the prelims got higher views because it's straight on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
The YouTube, they stream it off YouTube, and the other one is on the Showtime, so you got to buy the app. But I know there's like a deal right now they're trying to do to promote the app, like where they're making like $4 a month or some shit like that. I forget, something like that, to try to get people to sign up.
Oh, I see.
It looks like it's moving in the right direction. So it should be doing good because Scott and all those guys were the Elite XC guys. That's what it was on before. So
yeah, Rich Chu is a matchmaker, huh?
Yeah.
He try to get him on here. He used to come to our events back in the day when they were promoting Rumble on the Rock. Yeah, we'd always do his girlfriend's birthday parties at the time. Yeah. Super cool guy.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, he always watches out for the Hawai'i guys. Yep.
100%. Nah, Rich is the man for sure.
Right on. And for us, you can find us ATBpod.com, Instagram Above the Bridge Podcast, YouTube Above the Bridge Pod. Follow Boy Band John on Instagram. It's BBJ8 the letter 08. He always puts crazy videos up. So it'd be fun to watch his shit. Yeah. Right on. Keoni, will Hawai'i be watching for your fight, man? You can be in Arizona for a little while, huh?
Yeah, for a little bit.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they feed you good over there.
Last couple weeks. Fly out to Connecticut on the 28th.
All right, on. Well, good luck on your next fight, man. We'll definitely be watching and pulling for you. And brah, that smile after each tap is always the best, brah. I like that shit. Right on, brah. Thanks for coming on the show, and hope to see you soon, man. Hope to see you back on the island soon. Anybody you want to shout out?
Just my family and my wife and all the guys that have been rocking with me from day one, all my sponsors and shit, and even the new guys that we got on board. Appreciate every support. Stay tuned.
Yep, big things, man. Glad you came on now, because in a couple months or a couple years when you're a champ and our show not gonna be as mainstream, you're gonna be on Aerials and ESPN and shit. I'll be like, hey, you can do mine on too.
Yeah, shit, maybe. Hopefully, I don't know. Who knows?
Yep, big things, man. Big things. Right on, brother. Well, appreciate you, man. As always, shout out to the Artist Group Network. Shaka for the cameras. Right on, bro.